Yo, it's your boy, Brat Kreif.
The comedian!
Comedy Tribunal. This week is Matt McCusker, requested by that one guy who keeps telling me to review Matt McCusker. This one's for you, my man. Gonna be watching The Speed of Light. It's a special he has for free on YouTube. This was recorded at Helium in Philadelphia, and I actually drove from Richmond, Virginia, up back home to Philly just to be in attendance for the special. So I'm somewhere in there. Anyone who is unfamiliar with Matt McCusker, you are more than likely familiar with Shane Gillis. And if you know Shane Gillis, Matt McCusker is the other half of Matt and Shane's secret podcast. So it is they co-host the podcast together.
It's hard to figure out how to be a dad. You don't know, because here's the thing, in order to become a dad, you have to be a guy, at some point at least, a guy who is trying to get pussy. But in order to be a good dad, you can't be a guy who's trying to get pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, case in point, the dude from Maroon 5, Adam Levine. He fucking blew it. You know what happened to him? He messaged ladies on Instagram. He couldn't help it. He had too cool of clothes on. He was like, I deserve more.
A lot of comedians do this, but he never tries to. It makes you more likable when you don't portray yourself as like the smartest guy in the room. And I was talking about Shane doing that. Matt does exactly the same thing. He's a goofy, like dopey kind of speaker when he's on stage. Never like pretentious and all. And he uses that as kind of like an avenue to get a lot of these like outlandish sort of like connections made, and it'll make more sense as it goes on. What I mean.
He couldn't do it. He was a millionaire with a beautiful wife and family, and even him, he's in a finished basement on Instagram being like, I gotta see this lady's butthole. I don't fucking care. He fucking threw it away. So as a dad, you gotta lay low, man. You want people fucking making fun of your gear. This guy, look at him. He's dressed like a dad. It's like, dude, I'm 37 with 2 kids. Should I wear like a V-neck with like ripped jeans and cheat on my wife, dude? What do you want me to do? I've studied the art from my father. My dad is nasty at dressing to make sure he never gets pussy, ever. He's the sensei, dude. He's unbelievable. He comes up with these clothes. He's like, dude, this is a button-down fishing shirt. They have vents in the back for sweat. It comes right out.
Nice.
It's like, oh. My dad just steps into a pair of Skechers and becomes invisible to women, dude. It's just fucking awesome.
One thing that I learned, because like I was saying, I was here while this special was recorded. Some of the hardest I've ever laughed in my life, and one of the loudest rooms I've ever been in. When I was there on the Sunday Late Show, I was there for the very last show. But one of the things that I noticed when this recording came out, when this special came out, is it feels underwhelming compared to what I experienced when I was there in the room. And you don't think about this much. Even when you're a comic, you don't necessarily think about it too much. But the way that a room is mic'd and the way that like the sound setup, it matters so much in these specials. Like, this is you can probably watch like any comic and make them look incredibly unfunny if you just turn the volume down on like the laughs. Like
At least I don't have to look at them anymore. I talked to them. Thank God we got penitentiaries.
Makes me think of my old man. I said, damn, dude, I didn't know what the guy was dealing with. Thought he was just kind of like an angry fella every now and again. I didn't know. I didn't know he was a deeply sexually frustrated man. I just let him suffer, dude. I could have been, there had to have been something. I could have at least wingman for him, dude, at dinner. Just been sitting at the table and be like, dude, Mom, Dad works pretty hard, doesn't he? Guy works his fucking ass off, man. It's like, you want me to do the dishes? You guys should watch a movie or something.
I really like, one of the ththings I like the best about Matt McCusker. I'm a big fan. His premises and his the direction he goes, and the turns that he comes up with in the material is I saw this when I was very new to. I say very new to stand. This is only 2 years old. I was way newer to stand up than I am now. And at that point, I've seen Nick Mullen. I've seen this one right here. This one. So I was there when he was working out Year of the Dragon. I saw that. I was there for Beautiful Dogs by Shane Gillis in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. And this right here, seeing this, was the only time since I've started doing stand-up where I saw someone on stage and it was like genuine, it was like intimidating to me, where I was like, this is just exactly what I am already trying to do, but like a better version than I'm capable of. Like, had a moment where I was kind of like, we gotta like lock in a little bit more or just like give up, period. And this is the only time I've seen stand-up in it, and it made me feel that way.
Women you guys rub creams and stuff all over your bodies. When it comes time to give a hand job, it's like you're weighing fentanyl. You're like, is that enough? A little. There's sparks flying off my dick. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking awesome.
It's he takes like unexpected and like wacky enough terms without ever, and it also doesn't. But it's also like not too alienating at the same time. It's just
My wife, she was having a tough time. When women breastfeed, their milk ducts can clog. And, she was like sitting on the bed. She's like, it hurts. She was describing it. She was like, it's like a dull, pressurized ache. And I was like, oh, I know that. I was like, I think my ducts are clogged right now. I was like, well, use your pump, man. Get the pump on. She's like, the pump's not working. And we just stood there awkwardly and looked at each other. I was like a vampire on the threshold of the door. I was... Invite me in. Just say the words. I looked at her. I was like...
I hate that like the laughter is like edited down. I would have watched a special so many more times than I have if they toned down the laughter too much. Like you can't tell me it wasn't like I was there. Like if it was as quiet as if like a lot of the laughs in this were as quiet as they were, like he wouldn't be pausing as much as this. But
yeah, man, we have two daughters, man. I love my daughters to death. We have two daughters, and people get weird about daughters, especially a lot of men will be like, oh man, when are you going for the boy? And I'm like, I'm good with my girls. They're like, I need a boy. I need someone to carry on my empire. It's like, dude, you drive trucks for Pepsi. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut up. Don't tell me I need a boy. If I want a boy that bad, this day and age, I can, flip one of my daughters. I can fucking... They come with that setting now. You can be like, boy mode, go. Fucking boy. You can. Women have been getting paid 20% less for 100 years for the same job as men. That's ridiculous, dude. That's unacceptable. Dude, women are bad enough with their money as it is. We can't do that. It took you guys 100 years to figure out you're getting paid 20% less, you dumbasses. I'm a dad now. This is tough love. Listen up, ladies. Come on.
it's straight up like it's. I hate the miking in this so much. It sounds like let me run this back.
I'm a dad now. This is tough love. Listen up, ladies. Come on.
Sounds like there's like 17 people in this room that are laughing. It sounds like it makes me mad.
Son, or whatever, vaults over the defensive line, winning the season for us. I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's my fucking boy right there, dude.
Like that proportion, like I hate that this proportionally sounds more accurate. This video on my set in front of like 60 people or whatever, like sounds more accurate than, Matt McCusker doing like a sold out fucking special at Helium. It's a premier fucking comedy club. Makes me mad.
I read an article. They said it's going to take 437 years to fix the gender wage gap. I saw that. I was like, girl math. Easily. That's girl math. It's going to take like 400 years. It's like, no, it's not. You could fix it tomorrow. Literally. All you have to do, if you're a girl, you're at an interview, They slide you your job offer, look at it, poker face it, and go, "I'll have the boy salary, please." Slide it right back. And if they give you shit, just pop out a flannel and button it up.
It's a good joke. It's a good
We're
joke.
so
There's
sorry,
a call
sir.
back
We
there
had no
too.
idea. Love my kids. I rescued my dogs. That was heroic.
Like
Yeah,
this
man,
bit
I
as
mean,
well.
Yeah. Oh, please. Yeah, keep going. Keep it on. All right, hold on. I'll be honest.
That's something I would do. I love that. I love doing like just as a joke doing something hacky to like farm applause like that, and then
I'll
like
be
laughs
honest.
it
I'll
off
be
afterwards.
Keep going. Keep it on. All right, hold on. I'll be honest. It was a bit of a financial decision. I was looking up boxer puppies on Craigslist for like $800, and I was like, yeah, let me see what's up with those autistic pit bulls down there. Let me head down to Dog Walmart and see if I can't get a deal. Dude, when you rescue dogs, they make you fill out like 40 pages about yourself. I had to fill out this big booklet, and I got 2 pages into it, and I stopped and I asked her, I'm like, Dave, why do I have to fill all this stuff out?
What?
The booklet, and I got 2 pages into it, and I stopped and I asked her, I'm like, Dave, why do I have to fill all this stuff?
This is Matt Rife's editor that's doing this.
Ah, damn it.
Look at that! Look at that! What the fuck is it? What are you doing to our shaman up here?
2 pages into it, and I stopped and I asked her, I'm like, Dave, why do I have to fill all this stuff out? It's like, well, we have to make sure you're going to give it a good home. It's like, aren't you guys going to kill it? Isn't that the whole... People love telling you they rescue dogs, man. I see bumper stickers about it. I saw a bumper sticker recently.
that
I was behind
audio
a car
pop
in
too?
traffic telling you they rescue dogs, man. I see
Yeah.
bumper stickers about it. I saw a bumper sticker recently. I was behind a car in traffic.
I'm honestly, so the first time I watched this back, like after it came out, I like noticed like the sound just being kind of off, just the audio levels, like from like mic to crowd, and now like the fucking like there was a mic pop with that edit. We don't know about crossfades. Whoever's doing this, and this isn't a knock on Matt at all. It's just like whoever edited this, unless Matt edited this too, but all right.
Traffic, and the bumper sticker said, I didn't rescue my rescue dog. My rescue dog rescued me.
Such a good joke.
It's like, dude, call your parents, man. Just call. They'd love to hear from you. Just call them up. It's like we were in traffic. I'm like, dude, this sucks enough. Now I'm thinking about your life. My rescue dog rescued me. That's like the weirdest way to tell everyone behind you you've seriously considered killing yourself before.
So good. So good.
Yeah, people don't really care, I feel like, about like the, traditional gay stuff, gay marriage, all that stuff. That was a big deal a while ago. Nobody really cares anymore. I think that's a good thing. Weirdly, though, there's still like 5 bakers down south fighting the fight. You know those like cake shop owners who won't make cakes for gay weddings? They're like Rambos in the woods, dude. They don't know the war's over. That's such a weird arena for that type of thing, too. Like 2
So
gay
good.
men walk into a cake shop, and the owner's just fucking jerking off an icing bag. Like, dude, we love pussy in this cake shop.
It's a smarter joke than it appears, too.
We're not down with that shit you guys do. Let me get back to finishing the sugar dove. I'm gonna finish this cake and finger my wife, dude. It's like... Get out of my cake shop, you guys. That's like the gayest way you can be homophobic. I don't know.
Damn, wait. Did I rip this joke off? Hold on. Here, I started doing a joke similar to this. I wouldn't say I ripped it off, but I also don't have it on video, so I can't play it right now either, though.
Is being gay a choice or not? And I never really understood why being gay, being a choice would matter. And I also feel like if being gay is a choice, and being straight is also a choice. And if a straight guy comes up to me, tells me that he chose to be straight, that's the gayest shit you can say.
I'm going to keep doing it.
My brother was a vegan for a while. He's like, dude, you gotta go plant-based. He almost had me. Like, I do like the idea of not hurting animals. I was like, that is pretty compelling. But I have a problem where I always see both sides of things. So I also kind of dig the idea of killing a creature and absorbing its powers by eating its flesh.
It's kind of what I'm talking about. It's like deranged, but also not completely completely like schizophrenic. Like shit like that is.
So now I have to go to Whole Foods. You know, if you have a food allergy, you have to go to Whole Foods. They have all the stuff you need. It's annoying.
Whole
'Cause
Foods
it's all
bit.
so,
Whole Foods bit. Probably the highlight of the special.
and it's also like a culture shock to go from like a normal Philadelphia grocery store to Whole Foods. You go to Whole Foods, everyone's all like, ah, they're all peppy, like, well, hey, what's up, man? Like, I'm used to like regular cashiers at like an Acme. Just ladies just fucking slumped and defeated, dude. Just a grandmom with 2 big wrist guards on their arms, fucking slugging a deer park, like, ugh.
I will die for my country, Philadelphia.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. You go into Whole Foods, they pick up every item. They're like, oh, what's this? I never had this before. It's like, of course you haven't. You're a cashier. You can't afford this shit. Fucking
So good.
get the fuck in the bag. Everything there is expensive, dude. Everything at Whole Foods is super expensive. And the reason why, it's kind of a weird reason. Like, every product at Whole Foods is designed to make you feel like you're a good person. Like, everything. You pick up a bag of sugar, it's like 2% of the proceeds of the sugar go towards some kid in a fucked up country. The kid is so sad. He's having such a bad life, and his mom's mean to him, too. And if you buy the sugar, we'll give him some shoes, maybe. And you're like, oh, that's nice. I get all invested. I'm like, my boy's out there. And you fill your cart with all this stuff. You're like, dude, I am a good guy. And then you go check out, and you see the sales tax. And you're like, that goes towards bombs for that same kid. Dang it.
Absolute cinema. So good.
Shoot. It does. But then I bright-sided. I'm like, yeah, maybe we'll get the shoes first. That'd be nice. You know? Like, pilot flies away from decimating a village. Like, you see the moccasins on that kid? Holy shit.
You want to talk about punching down, dude. There is no strict guideline on what you can make jokes about, what you can't make jokes about. And that, just the literal letter of that joke is about as, about as screwed up as anything you're going to hear. Just like, making fun of, I almost don't even want to say it. Like, children getting bombed and, like the Middle East or whatever, but like trying to get them like courtesy or like sympathy shoes before it happens. It's like, it works as far as the perspective, because a lot of jokes like that, even though that is what the joke is, what makes it funny is not the act that's happening. What makes it funny is the perspective that it's being delivered from. And I think this is a very good example of that. And that's kind of what the setup is, and it paints the entire picture, because you're not reading facts about kids getting bombed. You're being, it's like simulated like conversation with someone who's communicating with you, and that's what allows the actual humor to happen. Versus like someone who's, we could pick any of those Kill Tony guys. You could pick Jeff Dye. I could pick Ben Bankus. I could pick any of those guys to shit on because of them doing this badly. People would do the same joke that Matt McCusker just did, where the punchline is horrible. The ability and the levels comes in the way you kind of dress up something like that, and then you get someone who would be normally like repulsed by the thought of what you're talking about, and you get them to laugh at that. That's how you know you're fucking good at it.
I learn about a lot of white stereotypes too. I hear stuff I'm not supposed to hear. There's a lot of weirdly specific stereotypes about white people you guys probably have no idea about. I always like walk in on conversations where I hear them and I'm kind of like. I just opened my door. I walked in on one recently. I opened my door. My wife was talking to her aunt on speakerphone. It's a cultural thing. And I opened my door.
It's so good.
It's a custom. Be respectful. And I just opened the door to her aunt being like, white people don't care about their grandparents. And I was like, damn it, dude. Fuck, that one's true. That hurts. I didn't know anyone knew about that. How the hell did they know?
Nobody's gonna get upset about this. I've shit on other comics for doing like white people be like black people be like jokes, because that's exactly how they're portrayed. Basically, it's just like, you know how we are white people, blah blah blah, or like, you know how we are black people, but then white people, but then black people, and then that's that. Whereas like this is, again, it's like we were talking about with the Whole Foods joke. It's the perspective and it's the person that's telling it to you that matters a lot. And when they allow it to kind of influence the direction they take the joke and all that, good shit. You know, otherwise it's just a guy who's standing on stage and is talking to you specifically. He's like, I want you to know this truth about white people or this truth about black people, and there's nothing else other than that. And like, you can have stuff like that that works, but you know, you better make sure it's fucking super airtight, or sometimes it's not, with people we've covered in the past.
White people, we smoke weed in hotels. We're already apprehensive. We're like, fuck, we shouldn't do this. And then we light it for a second. We're like, oh fuck, put it out.
White people be like,
Black people just
And
smoke
black people be
15
like-
blunts in there.
Having a black wife is a confidence booster sometimes. Certain situations, it, like, dude, like customer service disputes. Bro. Black ladies are like the Navy SEALs of customer service. Dude. They fucking,
good bit.
it's crazy. I'm first wave, I'm the scout. I go up, I'm like, hey, I noticed our flight's delayed. Do you know how long that's gonna be by chance? And like, sir, shut the fuck up, dude. Sit the fuck down. I'm like, all right. I always give him another chance. I'm like, are you sure? You'll never guess who's following me up, dude.
It's funny. After this show, you know, you go to a comedy show. A lot of times, the performer is hanging around, like taking pictures with people afterwards. I was maybe one of the last 4 people after this show to take a picture with Matt, and he's like out of it. It's like the late show. It's a Sunday night after a whole weekend, and I had like the flu or something, and then and his wife was absolutely just dragging him the fuck out of there as much as she could, trying to wrap this shit up. It's a funny experience.
We were watching the movie Fury. Did you ever see Fury? World War II movie, Brad Pitt, army tanks, awesome movie. We're having a good time. We're enjoying it. Halfway through, Brad Pitt pops out of an army tank. He just like won a battle. He's like, yeah. His shirt's ripped. I'm like, yeah, how does a shirt get ripped inside of a tank? But I'm not ruining it for us. I'm quiet. He pops out of the tank. You can see like his stomach. My wife didn't even say anything. She just went, Now I'm watching a whole different movie. I'm rooting for the Nazis now. I'm Googling shit. I'm like, yeah, the economy was pretty fucked up. No one wants to talk about it. My wife always, what's your top? I don't know how to tell my wife that my top fantasy at this point is just a woman being nice to me. That's all I want. That's all I want, man. My top fantasy right now is we're driving, I make a left turn. My wife goes, where are you going? I say, it's a new shortcut I figured out. And she goes, cool.
It's good shit.
I'm like, oh, babe, I'm about to turn off the GPS. She's like, do it. I'm like, oh my fucking God. And then my wife, you know, she springs the roll on me. She goes, you're not going to tell my husband about this, are you? She's like, you want me to practice cheating on me with you? All right. Well, your husband's a good man, and frankly, he's been a good friend to me, and I don't know how I feel about our tryst, actually, man. Good day, and, you know. No, she was like, seriously, don't ruin this. I was like, all right, fine. So I got real deep into character, dude. I grabbed the back of her head, and I was like, your husband's podcast is so fucking funny. Oh. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Good shit. Spent all that time shitting on the editing and production. I don't want to put anybody on blast in the credits and all that. My opinion, 8 out of 10. It doesn't have the same level of polish that we're going to be comparing him to Shane because they're a fucking partnership. It doesn't have the same level of polish as compared to Shane. I like a lot of the subject material better just from my own perspective, just personal preference. The as far as somebody who's not familiar with Matt McCusker, like if they should watch the that special, I would honestly say it's not the best introduction to his stuff. That being said, don't think he's put out another special since then. I would say there's some Hall of Fame. Honestly, like a lot of his like greatest podcast clips, I think are some of the best introductions to him. But then I just think podcasts are sometimes a bad introduction to people because it's hard to just make someone care about a podcast just starting from zero. Yeah, honestly, if it looks like it's your thing, it probably is. I saw him again in Charlotte, and he got me laughing about beheading a young girl with a samurai sword or something. It was pretty tight. But yeah, honestly, kind of like a hidden boss in stand up. If any of you guys know about that term, but yeah, Matt McCusker. Keep your head up, keep grinding. Good things are gonna come to you. It's from your boy BZ. All right, I'm going to bed.